welcome back to Homemade Simple. If we've not met before, I'm Lori. I'm really glad that you're here today because I know that springtime is coming, and that means a lot of busy evenings where we need to get supper on the table super quick and very easily. That's what this week's video is going to be about. Meals that we can make using just rotisserie chickens. I'm going to get my chickens from Costco. They are $4.99, which is a great bargain, but also you can find them at any store. Rotisserie chickens make dinner super simple and easy. So let's pick up these rotisserie chickens and get started with our recipes. Recipe this week is a chicken hash brown casserole made in the crock pot. I actually took it to a get together, so that's why we have a little bit of an odd angle in the picture. I'm going to start making this casserole by making a batch of my homemade cream of chicken soup. All you do is add about 1 cup of water or milk, and then add about 1/3 to 1/2 cup of flour. Whisk that together and heat it over the stove. It just takes a few minutes. So I'm going to start with some frozen hash browns. I actually preserved these myself, so I'm a little proud of myself for doing that, but the bad thing is they had a lot of water in them, so I had to like squeeze out a lot of water, so hopefully these are not going to be soggy. I've got another package thawing right now because I don't think this is going to be enough, so this was like a 1 quart container, so I guess we're going to need about 2 bags of store-bought frozen hash browns. And then I also pulled off 1 chicken breast and shredded it from my rotisserie chicken. That's probably about 1 cup, maybe 1.5 cups of chicken. I thawed the second package. That looks like that will do better. We're actually sharing our dinner. We're going to a get together tonight, so I don't want to just bring a piffly amount, so maybe that will help. I made some cream of soup. I sort of scorched the bottom. Hopefully that will just add some flavor. Maybe nobody will notice. So that was the equivalent of 2 cream of chickens. Here's my next batch of homemade sour cream. I'm gonna add 1 cup of that sour cream. I've melted 1 stick, 1/2 cup of butter. I'm gonna add that. And I've shredded 1 pound of cheddar cheese. Add that in. I've greased my crock pot, so hopefully this will not stick to the bottom. Just gonna try to stir all of this together really well before I add it in. Okay, I think that's good. Okay, I'm gonna carefully add this to the crock pot. Try to spread it out a bit. I'm gonna turn it on high, put on the lid, and hopefully in about 3 hours this is gonna be good and ready to eat. This hash brown casserole turned out really nice and crispy. Even though it was cooked in the crock pot, it tasted like it came right out of the oven. Our next meal this week is a delicious and super simple chicken Caesar salad wrap. This is the perfect Friday night or Saturday night dinner when you want a good meal without a lot of effort. Since this is going to be in a wrap and not in a casserole, I'm just going to chop up the 2 breasts from the rotisserie chicken. We've also chopped up some romaine lettuce. We have some shredded Parmesan and some creamy Caesar dressing. I got some flavored tortillas, but you can choose just regular plain tortillas if you would prefer. Add all of the ingredients by stacking them on top and then doing the best that you can to fold them up. This was such an easy meal to get put together, but it is really filling, and I think it's pretty nutritious as well, considering how simple and easy it is to get on the table. I served it with some Dots pretzels. If you have not tried the Dots pretzels, they are really good. I think you would really enjoy them. Next up, we're going to make a delicious chicken salad recipe using a ton of fresh fruit and simple ingredients. I'm going to begin by chopping up about 2 or 3 cups of chicken. I'm going to quarter some seedless grapes, and then I'm also going to chop up some apples into tiny bite-sized pieces. I also chopped up some bread and butter pickles and added them, although after I tasted the recipe, I thought that it might be better to use dill pickles instead of the sweet bread and butter. I'm going to add some salt and some pepper, a little bit of sugar. I'm also going to add some almond slices and some apple cider vinegar, along with 3 heaping tablespoons of mayonnaise. After you mix all of the ingredients together well, it's ready to serve. I served mine with some crackers and avocado, and it really was a nice, simple, not too heavy dinner. Next up is a chicken pot pie dish that we took to a covered dish to share with our friends. I'm going to start by chopping up 3 large potatoes and adding a large bag of mixed vegetables. For the topping, I'm going to mix together 1 stick of melted butter, 1 cup of flour, and 1 cup of milk. I'm going to stir that together until it's well combined. To put the casserole together, I'm going to add about 2 or 3 cups of chopped rotisserie chicken. I'm going to top the chicken with the vegetables and pour in a homemade batch of cream of chicken soup. Now it's time to pour over the topping that we mixed together earlier. Just try to spread it around as evenly as you can. I'm going to bake this in a 400-degree oven for about 45 minutes or so. This is a super simple twist on the traditional chicken pot pie. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope it gave you a couple of new ideas in using rotisserie chicken to make quick and easy but still nutritious meals for your family. I know this is the time of year where things really start ramping up and getting busier, so I hope that some of these recipes will help you get some nourishing food on the table without a lot of time or effort. I know that you have a ton of good ideas for using rotisserie chicken in different family meals. I hope you will share those down in the comments below. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, I would really appreciate you going and doing that real quick as well. That really helps the channel to grow and reach more people. Also, I hope that you will stay tuned to the channel because next Friday I have a really exciting video that's going to help you feed your family for only $50. Also, I'm excited to announce a grocery giveaway, so make sure and tune in for next week's video. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you have a wonderful week. I love you, and I will see you again next time.